I was saying, if you do get a little too much sun, this next product is perfect. This is a vitamin C serum, which I remember I was in Austin a few weeks ago, and my face, I didn't reapply sunscreen all day, and I was out on the lake all day long, and I got a little a little too much sun, and it was my fault because I hadn't put on sunscreen more than once. I just put it on once. Um, but then I had a facial scheduled for the next day, and I went and they were supposed to do microdermabrasion or an acid peel, and I was like, I'm a little pink, so maybe don't do the microdermabrasion on my sunburnt skin or the acid peel. So they didn't, but they did do a vitamin C serum treatment, which was really nice, and I think saved me from getting any burn. It's just like, any slight pinkness I had turned into just a nice even tan the next day. I was not burnt at all. Um, but I think that was partly because of vitamin C, and that's what this is. It's a vitamin C serum, Lightbulb vitamin C serum. This is 18% vitamin C, which is crazy high. Like I said, this brand Ghost Democracy is really good about using really high concentrations of active ingredients, and 1.9% vitamin E, 0.5% bakuchiol, and 0.5% bisabolol. Bisabolol. Sorry, all these words are they're kind of long. They're a little difficult to say. Um, this waterless daily brightening serum evens and enhances the appearance of skin tone and texture, quick absorbing, lightweight, and non-irritating. It's silicone-free, alcohol-free, fragrance-free, paraben-free. It's for all skin types. It's cruelty-free, it's vegan, and once again, this is made in the USA. And like I was saying, this Ghost Democracy stuff, the prices are really, really good, especially for the quantities you're getting, and the fact that it's made in the USA, like, it's usually really expensive to get skincare that's made in the US. Um, Vitamin C, I think vitamin C is generally more of a morning thing, like a brightening sort of serum, but you can put it on in the evening. I think putting it on anytime, both is totally fine. This isn't like an acid peel serum where it's gonna like where you have to limit how many times you use it. Like I've used those also, and yeah, you don't want to overdo it because too much acid, and then if you use a retinoid on top of that, your skin gets sort of raw, and then you get a little sun, and then yeah, it's not good. So this is not like that. This is not acidic. It's just a vitamin C serum. Mm. And I know you think, okay, vitamin C, citrus is acidic, is vitamin C acidic? But no, it's a serum. So it's not at all like an acidic thing. It is, in fact, I can read you the ingredients. It's C1215 alkyl benzoate. Okay, and then a bunch of other just long words basically, but a lot of vitamin C, really high concentration of vitamin C, which is great. Apply a few drops onto your damp skin after your cleanser and before moisturizer. Smooth and pat, pat, pat the serum into the skin. What else? Yeah, once again, really high concentrations of the active ingredients. 18% vitamin C, which is tetrahexylatyl. Check that. You guys, these words are like 600 letters. Hang on. Tetrahexyldecyl ascorbate. That's a lot. But it's a more stable and higher quality form of vitamin C. This potent antioxidant helps to neutralize free radicals and brighten skin tone. And that's what happened to me after the beach. It was like, yeah, you're a little burnt, so we're gonna put this vitamin C and it's sort of gonna soothe and give your face the nutrients that it needs right now after getting a little too much sun. Vitamin E is also great for that. 1.9% vitamin E, which is the perfect pair to vitamin C. This nourishing antioxidant helps enhance the function of vitamin C. 0.5% bakuchiol, a natural plant-based retinol alternative. This antioxidant helps to visibly improve elasticity without the sensitivity of traditional retinol, which is great because I have a Dalbaline. You can get it at Walgreens now, and actually I highly recommend doing that also. That's a really powerful retinoid, and it does what a retinoid is supposed to do, but it can be a bit harsh, so when you're using that a lot, it can leave your skin a little bit red, a little sensitive, and definitely very sensitive to sunlight, and maybe a little more raw than you might like. So I love that they have a retinol alternative in here, something that basically has a similar effect without the harshness of a retinoid or retinol. Um, but the adapalene is great too. It's not something you can use every single day because your skin will fall off. Or at least that's what was happening to me. I also have a little bit of sensitive skin. And then 0.5% bisabolol. This soothing active is a natural humectant derived from chamomile that helps soothe the skin. And if you don't know what a humectant is, it is something that draws moisture out of the air. So like aloe vera is a really good humectant. It's like, you can imagine you put like that a gel on and moisture that's in the air, it like pulls out and then pulls to you and then gets into your skin. So that's great. Adds a little hydration there. Um, Yeah, and then I also just want to say, because there's so many things that this does have, once again, much like the face wash from the same brand, Ghost Democracy, there's a ton of ingredients that it doesn't have, then that's really one of the key selling features, is that it doesn't have sulfates, silicones, drying alcohols, essential oils, which is great because I don't want it to be full of those like pseudoscience oils. No fragrance, it's fragrance free. No parabens, no phthalates, no synthetic dyes, no propylene glycol, no formaldehyde, no MEA, no DEA, no TEA, no PEG compounds, and no EDTA. Less chemicals, more ingredients of higher concentration. Less chemicals, more ingredients of higher concentrations for high performance skincare. And they're cutting out the middleman, no retailer markups, more reasonable prices, which is very true because serums are very expensive, and this one is only $34, and you get an additional 15% off of that if you buy it now through the live stream or afterwards. And this is a big bottle. I mean, you could travel with it because it's 1 fluid ounce, but like 1 fluid ounce is no joke. I mean, like, oh my god, I'm gonna do the thing with my hand. But seriously, look at like this is it's a big bottle. That's just a really generous size. Do any of the products you're showing have fragrance? So far, no. This does not have fragrance, and this does not have fragrance. This one, the lip balm, I can't remember. This just has like a yeah. Well, you know what? I mean, this has a little bit of a minty fragrance to it, but mint is also like cooling, cooling and soothing. So, it might not be considered a fragrance ingredient. Sometimes companies get away with doing that thing. Skincare companies, they'll say something is fragrance free. Like Clinique does this. I remember learning this in college. I took a environmental and fragrancing class where we learned about like all kinds of fragrancing and stuff in the whole fragrance industry, and it was very cool. But Clinique will use ingredients that smell good in like a large percentage, and then they'll say it's fragrance free, but they'll put in a whole bunch of I don't know some botanical maybe, saying that it's there for something else, not for fragrance, but it's really there to help make the product not smell like chemical goop, which these don't have any of those like sort of like Trojan horse chemicals or ingredients where they're going on in saying they're doing something and then they're really just there to cover up the fragrance because sometimes that stuff without fragrance doesn't smell good. These without any fragrance and no false fragrancing ingredients smell great because they don't really smell like anything. They don't smell like they're trying to cover anything up. They just smell like yeah, it smells like nothing. I don't know. It just kind of smells like I don't know how to describe it. It smells like what it looks like, which is like a honey colored, like serum soap type thing. It doesn't really have a strong scent at all. But it also doesn't smell bad because it doesn't have any like junk in it. It doesn't have any sulfates, any silicone, alcohol, none of that stuff. And then same with this. I'm gonna put this on right now. And it's like such a glass bottle, a really nice glass bottle for $28.90, and a whole ounce of it is like that's a lot. And there's a lot in here. I mean, this little drip dropper thing is gonna be like you're gonna refill this thing a million times. Okay, let's see. This feels so silky and all over my nose. Like my pores are crazy. They always have been huge. But all these ghost democracy products, they're talking about all of the active ingredients, and they keep talking about all the things that they do for pore minimization, and I'm like, give it to me, fix it, make me beautiful. So this will leave you, a little shiny, but you can put a little SPF on over it or something. I think the order you do is you would cleanse first, then after you're cleansed, I would put on a serum first, then mm, then my moisturizer. Yeah, serum first, so it's like right on the skin, on the fresh, clean skin. It can really get in there. Then moisturizer, because moisturizers really sort of create like a little barrier to keep moisture locked into your skin. So putting that on first is gonna like limit how effective the serum will be in getting into your skin. So I put the serum on right after you wash your face, and then put on a moisturizer after that. Yeah, a moisturizer after that, and the moisturizer will not only lock in the hydration that you from your shower, but it'll also lock in all of the good stuff that's in this serum. Okay, I still have more in this dropper, and I only took like half a dropper's worth out of the bottle. So a little bit goes a really long way. I didn't even do like my beard area, but this is like a thick coating I put all up here. Um, so there's really, I mean, half a dropper. There's still more in here. Half a dropper is more than enough for your entire face and neck. Whatever you do on your face, do on your neck, because like we don't, you know, the neck is really what ages people, and taking care of the neck is it's a must, because once the neck goes, it's like doesn't really. I mean, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. You see the neck and you're like, oh, give away. And I feel like I've been noticing even just like at my age, I'm like, oh, the neck is happening. So take special care of the neck. Pay close attention to the neck. Yeah, and then whatever's left, I'm gonna like over my hands. This just feels so silky. It's really nice. Okay, so that is the Lightbulb Vitamin C Serum, 28.90, down from 34, 15% off. Order it now or 30 minutes after the show ends. Again, really high concentrations of active ingredients in there. 18% vitamin C, 1.9% vitamin E, 0.5% bakuchiol, 0.5% bisabolol, and none of the stuff you don't want, which is great. So yeah, I would use that. I don't know. I mean, I feel like I feel like you could do it morning or night. I feel like I might like this more at night, because I have sort of shiny, oily skin, and you can see like, yeah, it's a little shiny. I'm a little shiny right now. But so you could do it during the day, especially if you got a little too much sun or something, and you want to like just make sure that your skin is really bathed in the good stuff. You could do it during the day, but I feel like I'm gonna put this on more at night, and then let it like work its magic, seep in and work its magic overnight. Because at night, make me as shiny as you want. I don't care. Just do the good, like make sure it's doing good things to all those skin cells. Okay. And then the next thing I want to show you